Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to Stock Markets with Bruce. The last hour or so of trading for the day today, as we try to finish off this Monday, August the 2nd. Welcome to August 2021. Wow. We're this Monday got a slight loss on the Dow. We've got a slight gain on S&P. We have a little gain on Nasdaq. The Dow's down 5. The Dow's down 5. S&P is down 4. Or sorry, S&P is up 4, Dow is down 5, and Nasdaq is up 55. Oil down 274 a barrel to 71.21. Concerns of demand from China is now surfacing. So forget all about July 4th. Forget about all the July 4th driving that you did and the summer plans you had. No, the concern now on the oil market is how much oil China will need going forward. And just to remind you folks, I have been I think pretty consistent in my comment on this oil thing. The world is drowning in oil. And there is no shortage anywhere of oil. Okay, there's no shortage everywhere. It's a question of how much gets produced, how much gets refined. It is not a question of whether there is any or not. There's tons. So we're at 71.21. We're still $25 overpriced, but when you can manipulate it, or if you can find a way to only refine so much, or you have choke-off points, you can kind of keep the price jacked. When you get the public to believe that it should be this high, they pay it. And there you have it. That's what it is. SOFI, 1608 right now. I get off the air here about, back at 11:30 Eastern is when I got off the air, and the shares were sitting at about $15.55, and they were up a little bit, and I go, okay, great. I get off the air, and within like 20 minutes, not even 10 minutes, they go up 50 cents a share to 16. Then they decide to go all the way up to 16.32 on me, and now that I'm back, it's at 16.09. So, wow, I'll tell you, I was here for 3 hours this morning following that market, and it took off 5 minutes after I went off the air. GameStop, 242 drop. It was down $5, came back to actually be up on the day, but now it's back 242 again. I bet you the volume is pretty light. 2 million shares, not a lot of volume. Over on ATIP, up 27 cents on the day, and it's had a slow, steady rise, and has been holding that rise now for the afternoon. Since about 12:30 today, we've been in this 365, 75 neighborhood. We're at or 370 top end. Anyway, volume 3.9 million. Thank you very much, ATIP. Bargain hunters are coming in. The stock, I'm surprised, has not even hit $4 yet. That bargain hunting will continue. AMC down 94 cents. Had a run up to start the day, ran down, and has been in this neighborhood now for about 2.5 hours, 3 hours. It has not moved much. MATTR 1590, what a day it's had. 1556 for the low, 1640 for the high, 1590 right now. We seem to be right in the middle of the high and the low of the day, but it's been up basically all day long today. 1.67 million shares traded, no announcements, no news, just higher. Fabulous. 23andMe, 824. It's up 38 cents. Can you believe it? Can you stand it? Can you take the richness that is coming your way? Wow, up 38 cents. That is a nickel off the high of the day on 870,000 with no news. Not a syllable. This morning it was down right off the get-go. In the first half hour, it was down. Low of 772. We're all wondering, what? And it's come up ever since. So bargain hunting is coming in. Selling has stopped. It's the first day of a new month. There's no month-end selling here. Maybe that's it. FWAA acquisition holding a gain of 4 cents. Vector down 12 cents to 10.04. We are very close to Vector's August the 20th vend-in date, although the first vend-in is going to be Navstar, our Nav site. It's at $9.97. Nav site becomes Spire on the 13th of August. So that's in 11 days. So that's late next week. And then on the 20th of August, VCAQ becomes Rocket Lab. Yeah, RKLB will be the symbol. So we got 2 more to go, and the symbols are coming. And then, of course, we'll wait eventually for FWAA acquisition. We know they're going to become a smart rent. That'll probably be another 45 days, 50 days, 60 days, maybe. We'll see. We're waiting. It's the last one that of my current SPACs that will become a non-SPAC. Sextera, 882, down 66 cents. It's been holding flat now at this low level Excuse me, hit a low of 860. We're sitting around 880 now for about 4 hours. 642,000 shares traded. That's it. It's just not going anywhere at this moment. Vanek Vectors, SMH, up 306. Home Depot down 64 cents. IBM up 66 cents. The Dow down 24 after having a nice pop this morning. Now down 24, but being flatlined now for several hours. Microsoft up 67 cents, flat for hours. Apple down 4 cents. It is super flat. Tesla holding a gain of $27.59 at 714. Had a good day today. Bed Bath & Beyond up 19 cents. BlackBerry up 6. And over on the cruise lines over here. Royal Caribbean now negative 45 cents. Norwegian down a nickel. And Carnival up still 9 cents. The cruise lines all took off higher. They all went higher. Right off the first 30 minutes. Looked like it was good times. We're here again. Then the numbers from Florida came out. The COVID cases in Florida are the highest on record. The governor just pretends it doesn't exist. It just there's no disease here. We don't need masks. We don't need vaccines. We don't need no stinking social distancing. We don't need rules. We don't need businesses to be told to tell anyone or ask anyone if they've been vaccinated or not. It's a wide open state. It's fine. Everything is fine in Florida. There's nothing to worry about here. We're good. And then we're not. And so now Florida is a cesspool of the virus. And I don't know why international travelers would even consider going to Florida for any reason whatsoever. Why go to Disneyland or Disney World? Why go to Universal? Why go to Tampa? Why go to Miami? Why go on a cruise ship? Why? Why would you go anywhere in Florida? Your odds of catching the disease are higher there than almost anywhere else in the state, in the country, in the U.S. It's just a wide open cesspool of infection. And these are the numbers that are official. These are official numbers. Are way up. They're the highest of all time when theoretically 70% of Americans are vaccinated. How is it that this virus is at its all-time highest number when most people have, when this high number of people had a vaccination? Explain that to me, non-vaxxers. Tell me what it is. It's a bad cold. That's what it is. It's a bad cold. Rub some dirt on it. Amazon up 954. Carnival, Facebook down 340. Google up 790. I'm just an angry old man, I guess. I just hate it when humans are stupid. I think that's what I hate. I'm old enough to say it because I don't have any repercussions with my job, my boss at work. I hate it when human beings are stupid. And there are some stupid people out there. And unfortunately, some of these stupid people are in positions of authority and they are now murdering their people. They're killing them. I get pissed off. I don't like it, man. I don't like it, especially when it's the innocent. I'm upset. Don't get Uncle Bruce upset. He's upset. Anyway, it is ridiculous. DeSantis is a joke. This guy is a joke. What a cesspool down there. Unbelievable. I want to go cruising so bad. And I wouldn't want my daughter down there. I wouldn't want any friends down there. I wouldn't want my enemies down there getting this thing. If that's what's going to happen, I tell you, it just drives me up the wazoo. So angry. Disappointed, too. What are you going to do? Anyway, welcome to the show, I guess. Hope you haven't left. Thank you for being here. Members only at the moment for chat because I don't want to have trolls show up any moment now. Thank you, all of you, for being here. I really appreciate it. And sorry I'm ranting, but it just makes me angry. 87 thumbs ups, 89 thumbs ups. If you think vaccination should be mandatory, give me a thumbs up. If you think COVID is a killer, give me a thumbs up. If you think COVID is bad, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see COVID go away, give me a thumbs up. No reason to give me a thumbs down, only thumbs up. What can I say? I hate it when people are stupid. I find it incredible. So I thought we went to school for this. We would go to school so that we wouldn't be stupid. And yet there are people coming out of university degrees who are stupid. Well, what is that? Well, when did that become normal? I don't know. What can I say? Anyway, thank you, everybody. Okay, what's going on here? Thomas is asking me, hey, Bruce, I've been holding this 500 SVAC now, Sykestra. In addition, I just discovered I have a warrant for an additional 171 shares. Can you help me understand what, how, when, why? Okay. You probably bought units. You probably bought the SVAC units rather than just the common shares, and that gave you a third of a warrant for every unit you had. When you divide that by 3, 500 by 3, you get 171. So you have 171 warrants. My hunch is that you can exercise those warrants at 11.50. That's my hunch. You don't want to do that. The stock isn't trading at 11.50 or higher right now, so you don't want to do that. You could sell them, but I don't know if they have a market. Are they listed at a penny or a nickel or a dime or something like that? I don't know how long they have to live. So anyway, my personal opinion would be to sell them if you can sell them for any kind of a price. Just take the dough and move on to something else. Hang on to the 500 shares, and let's see what's going on. That's just I hope you're having a great day. Bruce just logged on, says Michael. I agree with you, Rant. Ring the troll bell and then close the chat. Well done. Just had my second jab. I feel great. Thank you. I'm in Florida. Also upset, Bruce. Lines for testing and no lines for vaccinations. Absolutely idiotic. It is an idiotic thing. If I were every employer in Florida, okay, you don't get your job back unless you're vaccinated. Sue me. Just go ahead, sue me. At least you're alive. You could at least you'll be alive to sue me. You don't get into this plant without being vaccinated. That's the end of story. I don't care what you say. If Florida wants to sue me, see you in court in 10 years. I'll delay this trial so long that these politicians who are in power now will long be gone, and they'll never get to trial. I'll outweight you bastards. I just am sick and tired of these hoity-toity politician guys who just think that they know everything and they know jack squat about this virus. People are dying. Body bags are in short supply. People are in hospitals all over the place, and these guys are jack-offs. I just can't stand it. I don't like holding it back. It really is really pathetic. Really, really pathetic. It is ridiculous. I would love governors to come out right now and say all state employees, mandatory vaccination. Military, mandatory. It's national security. I don't care what you think, Private. You're getting shot up. That's all she wrote. Every federal employee, state employee, city employee, public employee that we're paying for, we taxpayers are paying for them to be healthy to work, get your vaccination. Every private employee, vaccination. No ifs, ands, or buts. You can't come into a basketball game. You can't come into the baseball stadium. You can't come into a hockey rink. You can't come into my restaurant. You can't come in without vaccination. End of story. I'm not here to discuss your morals and your rights and your freedoms and now you got the virus. Get the vaccine or piss off. I just don't have time for this crap anymore. I'm too old. Ridiculous. As a kid, when I was in grade 4, I got one of those shots in my arm over here or over, I can't remember somewhere. It was the mumps, rubella, chicken pox, measles. It was one of those needles that had like 6 heads on it. And there was no discussion in class whether we were getting this or not. This was done, game over. Get in line one at a time into the nurse's office. Ka-ching, out you go. You get recess for 15 minutes, and that was it. End of story. Every kid got it. Everyone had the scar. We all had that little mark on our arms for decades that we all had it. We all knew we had it. You could tell. And guess what I didn't get? I didn't get rubella. I didn't get this. I didn't get that. Polio. I didn't get it, Well, anyway, Bruce is killing it today. Bruce is upset today. Where's a right to choose? No, you don't get you're not on my dime. No, you choose whatever you want, wherever you want. But when it comes to this vaccine, there's no choice. You take it. Shut up. Get the vaccine. Stop pissing around. You're pissing me off, people. Not you viewers. I'm just saying generally. Just in general, I'm upset. Oh gosh. Anyway, what can I say? What about my body, my choice? And infections. Are not a choice. You are a spreader. If you are asymptomatic, you don't know you have it. You're not even getting tested. You don't have the vaccine. I'm not playing poker with you guys. I'm not playing Russian roulette with you people. I'm not interested in doing this anymore. So no, get vaxxed. You are pissing me off, bros. Oh man, yeah. So agree. DeSantis needs to go. Spreading so much disinformation. Talk about stupid. I'm in a hospital RN, and believe me, COVID is back in North Carolina. or North is that North Carolina? Yeah, or North California, wherever it is, it's back everywhere. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I don't care what the communists do, Kev. I don't give a crap what the communists do. It's what America has to do. It's what we have to do. I don't care what they do. If you don't like what you don't like doing what they do, well then don't eat food, don't drink water, because they eat and drink water too. You're just like a communist, Every time you eat your meal, you're just like a darn old communist eating that food, Give me a break. I thought it was reprehensible when they withhold hydrochloric that could have helped people. Yeah, okay, whatever. So what? We need the truth. I'm loving it. There you go. You're telling the truth. There it is. SOFI just all over the place. 15.96 up 52 cents. Anyway, I'm happy that we've got markets going up for you today. I'm happy. Yeah, look, I believe in freedom. If you don't get the vaccine, don't breathe on anybody. It's up to everyone to think it's right for themselves and behave responsibly. Yep, preach. Yep, let go, Uncle B. Just do it. Anyway, you aren't American. You live in Canada. That's right. And you guys are so sick down there, I can't cross the border to see you. That pisses me off. That bugs me. I can't even go to Mexico through you guys. Can't go down there. It's stupid. Stupid is what I kept saying. That's what I'm saying. I hate stupid people. And there are stupid Canadians, there are stupid Americans, there are stupid Mexicans, there's stupid people everywhere. This has nothing to do with America. This is stupid people. They're everywhere. We have stupid politicians here, and we got anti-vaxxers here. Yeah, they're stupid everywhere. Going postal, I'm not picking on America. Believe me, I'm not. I'm sharing the wealth. I'm sharing the wealth. You're hilarious today. Thank you, Kev. I do my best. Gosh. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. It's just so stupid. Yeah, you can't handle the truth. There you go. Okay. Some people think the disease is better than the vaccine. Unreal. Yep. Oh, man. So stay in Canada. Nah, screw you, Postal. I want to go where I want. I want to go down to California. I'm going down to California. You don't own the planet. America isn't that special, I mean, America's a nice place, but you don't own the planet, buddy. You want to fly a plane over my territory to go to Europe? Well, then I'm going to come down to California and hang out. Yeah, buddy, get with it. A lot of the disinformation about the vaccine is literally from troll farms played by Russia for China. We have a biotech Cold War going on. Unbelievable. Great rant today. Thank you. I love this one. Biden death tracker, because no one died when President Trump was in office. Nobody died when President Trump was in office. Loving your rank. You keep it going. Wow. Oh, my gosh. How many of those 200K are unvaccinated? Well, there you go. Guy on a Buffalo. This is worth the admission. Thank you. Got to wake you guys up. You're getting too sleepy on me. I can't have sleepy viewers. I got to have viewers that are engaged. Hang on one second. I got to turn on a fan. I'm getting hot. Getting hot. The man is getting hot. It's so humid in this house. Oh my gosh. It's unbelievable. It's really gotten humid out. We had some rain this morning. And see if that fan is going to work out okay. Yeah, it's all right. So there's a real bunch of humidity in here, so I'm really warm today. Oh my gosh. There you are. Anyways, yep. Yeah, Ron DeSantis, what a character this guy is. Man, then there's the guy in Texas. What's with Texas? What's going on with you guys in Texas? Are you embarrassed about your politicians in Texas? We chortle up here. We think it's funny. You guys are funny. Bruce is getting heated. Yep, watch out. And here I was about to unsubscribe. I'm back. Oh, man. How many people do you know that died from the virus? Died from, not your aunt's coworker, people actually know. How many people died from the virus? My mother died from the virus. End of story, okay? Piss off. All right, move on. I love the story, Stay Out crowd. When anyone says anything remotely critical of the U.S. Yeah. Anyway, send help. There you go. I text and said, oh, yeah. I can't stand with stupid people either. You're absolutely right. There you go. I tell you, it's ridiculous. Yep. Yeah, my friend of mine won't get a vaccine because he might make him feel ill. Yeah, I felt under the weather when I had both shots. I had the first one, and I had the first one and the second one. I felt a little under the weather for a day or two, but I came out of it, and I'm here. What can I say? Uh, you know, there you go. Yeah, even Trump got vaxxed. That's right, he did. He did get vaxxed. Damn sorry, Uncle Bruce. Yeah. Well, it happens. I don't brag about it. I'm not proud about it, and I don't want to spread the word about it. But I know somebody. Yeah, I know somebody that I couldn't see, someone I could not visit. Yeah, I know someone. Yeah, it's not a myth. Okay, it's the real deal. All right. Yeah. So yeah, what can I say? Moving on. SOFI doesn't like you today, Uncle Bruce. Can you please stop the show now and come back after the close so we can celebrate how big the day was for the stock? Because whenever you're on, it goes down. 1588 up 45 cents. Gosh darn it, SOFI. Come on. GameStop back down to a $4 loss. Come on, GameStop. You can do better than that. We're up 28 cents on ATIP. AMC down $1.10. MATTR up 54 cents at 1598. It's kind of nice to see. It was kind of nice to see for a while there today. Matterport and SOFI were both over $16 at the same time. That was kind of nice. 23andMe up 39 cents to 824. Fifth Wheel up 3 cents. We're working on it. All right. Yeah, I know 3 people that died. There you go. Yeah. What can I say? It's okay, my friends. It's all right. It's okay. Yeah. Yep. It's been a tough go. Thankfully, my mother had a very, very healthy life and a good life. She was in a senior center, but she was getting on. There was no doubt about that. And she was frail, and she got it, and that did her in, unfortunately. And that's just the way it happened. And that happened in Alberta, like you cannot believe. What are you going to do? I was feeling alone in my thinking today. Thanks for keeping it real, Uncle Bruce. Right on, Nancy. Thank you for this. Thank you for this lucky 7 donation. I appreciate it. Yeah, what can I say? Here we are at the hospital I work at. There were many body bags going out the door during the height of the COVID. I can imagine the stress levels you guys have over there. Unbelievable. You guys are heroes. Just unbelievable. Wow. Here, my daughter is a nurse, survived. My son, corrections officer, survived. Other daughter, also, also postal survived. Mother, recent cancer, survived. Fantastic. Going. That's great. I'm happy for you. I really am. I don't want people dying. I don't want them dying. But I don't even want them getting sick. I don't want anyone getting sick for something that's preventable. This is preventable now. This now can be really snuffed out. We can really kick this thing in the boots. But we're not doing it. We're being stupid. And when I say we, I don't mean you, and I don't mean me. I mean we, the human race. We're being stupid. And we have come up with these vaccines in record time, unbelievable record time. This couldn't have been done in the 60s and the 50s, but it's been done. And now we're playing politics with it, and we're playing emotional games. So they're playing head games with it. And there are political parties using the vaccination thing as a voting thing, like to get, what? That is playing with people's lives, and I don't like it. I think this is bunk. Just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Man, it's bad. A coworker of mine died from it 3 months ago. Yep, there you have it. I think GameStop's at a bargain price right now. Right on. Yeah, there are people who have long-term side effects from this thing. That's what I mean, too. They survive it, but do they have side effects? Bad. Excuse me, serious side effects. Organ damage, permanent organ damage. They're never going to be the same again. Not right. Not right. Anyway. Anyway, thank you all for being here. Whether you like it or not, we're all here. And we're up and we're alive and we're well, and at least we hope we're alive and we're well, and we're going to be better. But boy, I tell you, I wonder if the border between Canada and the United States, the land border, will be open before the end of this year. I don't even know if it'll be open. The way these counts are going up, the numbers out of the States are scary. The numbers around here have gone up too. I'm not saying we're immune for this. British Columbia has got higher numbers as well, and Alberta and Ontario. I just am shocked by it. Just absolutely shocked, and it is so frustrating. Um, we're not doing everything we can to make it go away. I think that's the other thing. Anyway. Well, what are you going to do? Yippee-ki-yay, Bruce. My heartfelt condolences to you and your family. Thank you for Island Girl. Thank you for being on the front lines and serving Godspeed. There you go. There you go. Hey, Venville saying going postal. I'm a postal headquarters here in Lafayette Plaza, DC. Going back to work on September 9, and no vaccine, no work. Simple as that. There you go. Just another Patriot. Something causes brain organ damage too. I'm sure if you hit your head against the wall hard enough, it causes damage. I'm sure if you can do that. Just saying. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, lots of comments about whatever. The market. Let's just talk about the market if we can. We're still down 6 points on the Dow. S&P is up 4. Nasdaq is up 38, and the oil is down 274. And Robinhood has been attempting to get back to $38 to hit the issue price. It got to $37.98 and backed off now to $37.46. 17 million shares. I'm sure it'll break it, I guess, but I don't know. Anyone buying this stock, you are buying stock in a company that's losing money, number one. Number two, they will lose money all this year. This is 2021. All 2022, they will lose money. I guarantee you they will not turn a profit. Now, your attitude might be, well, I'm going to buy it because they're growing and eventually they will make a profit because of how big they're going to get. Yeah, maybe, but they're up against a lot of competition who are going to operate in a very efficient manner. And they're up against all the big boys who are probably going to create their own online version to compete with these guys. And these guys don't have the backup. They don't have the $50 billion market cap sitting behind them, or $250 billion market cap, or access to Warren Buffett money. If they make a phone call like that, get $5 billion in backup money. They don't have it. They're on thin ice. They raised a lot of money, $2 billion. That used to be a lot of money. Not in this business. The amount of money these guys can burn every quarter can eat that up. So I don't know what the street is getting all excited about buying Robinhood stock, or some on the street. I wouldn't say the whole street. Some on the street are interested. But I gotta look at this and go, you gotta be kidding me. There is no way this thing's worth $30 billion. Not a chance. Anyway, things have changed. What can I say? SOFI, 1584, up 40 cents. GameStop down 459, right back to where it was when I went off the air. Go figure. ATIP up 28.5 cents, 369, 370 a share. Come on, ATIP, you can move higher for us. AMC down $1.25. MATTR up 43 cents. 23andMe is 822, up 37 cents. Fifth Wall up 4. Vector down 14. NavSite up 1. Sextra down 66 cents. And Home Depot, not Home Depot, but IBM up 65 cents. It's just not going anywhere. So it's a frustrating market. It is. 38-point drop on the Dow, 1.7-point drop on SB, Nasdaq up 23. Mixed markets not doing great. Anyway, I don't know what's going on. What's this about Lindsey Graham? There's something on Lindsey Graham. It says he has a breakthrough COVID infection. Republican Lindsey Graham of South Carolina said in a tweet on Monday that he had tested positive for COVID-19 even after being vaccinated. Graham said he had mild symptoms at the present time and will be quarantined for 10 days. I'm very glad I was vaccinated because without vaccination, I am certain I would not feel as well as I do now, he added. There's a growing worry about breakthrough infections in vaccinated people, even though such infections are rare. And remember, just because you get vaccinated doesn't mean you're not going to get it, because the vaccinations are only good for a certain percentage of the population. And even then, they're good to a certain percentage of protection per population. However, you want to play the odds that you don't get any vaccination at all and you're totally vulnerable to this variant that is 1,000 times more deadly than the last one, or at least will spread that much faster? Or do you want to take the vaccine and be at a much, much higher percentage of not getting the worst of it? And if you do get the disease, it won't affect you as badly. I'll take this option. I'll take this option anyway. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. There you go. Anyway, I work at a mailman in Miami. It's shocking how many of my coworkers at my station don't believe in COVID or are scared of the vaccine. It's stupid people. Yeah, stupid. Not freedom fighters. Stupid people. They didn't go to school. Hi, Uncle Bruce. Haven't been on today until now. So sorry if you already answered, but I'm wondering about these Sextera warrant shares. Can you tell us more, please? The Sextera warrants, I think they're exercisable. I might be wrong here, but I think they're exercisable at 11.50. You'll have to check that out. It should show you that on your statement somewhere, your brokerage account. They have a lifespan of so much time before they don't work anymore. They are traded separately from the stock. You can sell them if you want to. I think that's what I think is going on with Sextera. But I don't have that info handy. I don't see it handy. I don't know if I can find it handy. CY, we're talking about CYXT. So let me take a look over here if I can. Where am I? Here I go. CYXT. CYXT. And then we have the warrants. Here we go. They're trading at $1.84. Is that right? Oh boy, this is interesting. Okay, hang on. Maybe we these are better than what I thought. I don't know. I don't see anything about them here. So, folks, I got to tell you, you've got to check with your brokerage firm on these. What the deal is on these guys. Yeah, I wish I knew. I was led to believe they're exercisable at 11.50. That's what I thought, and that they would have a certain amount of time to be exercisable. If you've got these, you can sell them and take the cash, which will reduce your cost factor on your stock. But I'm not sure if they are 11.50s. If these are exercisable at a lower price, then you may want to consider whether to do anything with them or not. I'm just going to see if I find anything on this. This is such a new listing, so I don't know if I can find anything info on this at all. No, they're not going to find that. That's not it. I don't. Yeah. Gosh darn it. I don't know, guys. I don't have the. I can't give you the answer. So, do a Google search. Anyone know? Let me know, please. Appreciate that. All right. You get vaccinated to reduce the chances of hospitalization. Exactly. Why the face? IBM. Let's see. Oh man. All right. There you go. Again, I don't know the deal on Sextera. I don't have it. I wish I knew. If I knew, I'd tell you. If I could, I would. Can't, won't. Yeah, I got nothing. Somewhere they describe these, but I don't know where to find it. Is it possible to find it in SEC filings? Maybe that might be where you could pick this info up. But I don't know if there's a way to get where to find this for sure. But somewhere these are listed and there's info on them. If anyone can figure it out, let me know. We know what the warrant is, of course, but they're like a stock option, but they're a much longer version, and they're on a per warrant basis. And you exercise the warrant through the corporation. You do it through your broker. You tell your broker you want to exercise this thing. That's all I got. If I could be any more specific, I would, but I can't today. Plus, I'm on a rant. I'm in the middle of a rant here. Oh, geez. What a guy. There we go. Anyway, thank you for popping around here with me today. ATIP physical therapy 371. That's near the high of the day. We're just about the high of the day. ATIP's 372 last trade. How about them apples? ATIP going for the $4 run. Would that be today or tomorrow? Wouldn't that be nice? That would be nice. 4.6 million traded, and we got an up day on ATIP. 372 right now. Just chomping up all the stock that's out there is being bought up. It's being bought up. Who's buying it all? Who's buying up the Sextera or the ATIP? Who's buying all that stock up today? Someone taking over the company? What's going on here? I like this. SOFI 1582, still up 38 cents, but down from the high of 1632. Very frustrating. GameStop 157.51, 31 actually, or 51. Low of the day 155.06. Come on, GameStop. You know you can do better. Pop it up a little bit here, and let's get back into the right side of the equation. All right. Interesting. Matterport 1591, up 46 cents. Holding the gain all day long. It's been holding the gain and the up move. I like this very much. I like this very much. I like it a lot. Okay, kids. There you have it. ATIP. Go figure. The star of the day today. Been the dog of the week last week. Man, please, thank you. Please rant away. Breathing. Sorry, Uncle Bruce, about your mother. My comment. I watch you every day. I didn't know that. Well, it's okay. I get you know how many comments I get, and some of them are rather nasty. But it is what it is. I just find it frustrating that as smart as the human race seems to be, to come up with ways to make life better for, I think, all. Sometimes there are the wrong people end up in the wrong places, or the right places, I guess, and can muck things up. And I don't like it. I don't like that when that happens. But what can I say? I just would rather this variant isn't here at all. That would be fine. Anyway, then we got to move on. Anyway, let's just keep going. Come on, let's get these markets up. I'm an open-minded person as long as you agree with me. Oh man. What else is going on? You think the ATIP will drop tomorrow once the short sale restriction is lifted? Well, Nicholas, that's a possibility, but if you were a shorter, you could still short this stock. Like the last trade is 372. You just offered at 373. You put your $5 million for sale there, and it won't go above that price. And if they go down to 265 or 365, you move your order down to 366, and you can block it there. So short sellers can crash this market. If they have enough stock they want to keep selling, they just put $1 million for sale every penny at 360, 372, 373, 374, 375. Every penny, 1 million shares, a million. That stock will not go up. And as the stock backs off a little bit, they move all their orders down to be 1 penny higher than the last trade. You're allowed to short 1 penny higher than the last trade. So if it drops 6 cents, you put your orders down to 5 cents and up. Goes down another nickel, 4 more cents and up, and just put that big plug of resistance in there and just keep pushing it down until the stock goes way, way, way down. It's easy to crush this market if you wanted to. And if there were some serious people, if there were some multi-billion-dollar hedge funds who wanted to crush ATIP from here, it's a joke. It's a 370 stock. There's no money in this thing anymore. Look, all the stock right now out there, I don't even know how many shares there are in total, but I show 200 million at the moment. It's a $700 million market cap company. That's nothing. 700 million market cap on a multi-billion-dollar hedge fund? You can crush this to a dime. They could do it. They won't do it because they'll invite hedge funds on the other side to take them on. And down here, oh my gosh, no, you don't want to be doing that. Short sellers love to short stock when you don't know they're doing it. They like doing it quietly. They like doing it in stealth mode. They, generally speaking, some are show off, some like to brag, some use the media to get their message out that the stock's a piece of garbage. Yeah. But ATIP has already had the damage done to it. And so every shorter should be up magnificently on this stock now. And maybe all day today, shorters have been buying it back. That could be happening. That maybe half of all the trades today are short sellers buying up the stock, getting out from their $7 averages, $6 averages, $5 averages, whatever. They're buying up this paper, picking up stock, and closing out the position. It could be happening, and they're not going to brag about that either. They're doing it quietly. Just saying. Okay, let's move on. Any more stock market questions? Has anyone noticed when they buy GameStop today, the price they buy is way higher than when they bought it? I'm not sure what that means. Oh man. 2x today on ME, like $23 average. I don't even know what that means. Messages going through. I can't figure out what else is going here. Is it still a good play to take long-term calls at the money on ATIP in your opinion? Well, if you pick off ATIP 250s, those are the options, and they're probably cheap. But the stock is so cheap that the stock is the buy because it's unlimited timing. You don't have to worry about an expiry date on a 372 stock. You pick up the ATIP at these prices, it goes to 472 or 572. You make $1 or $2. With an option, you buy a 250 contract and the stock goes up $1. You don't make $1. You'll make maybe 50, 60 cents. Goes up $2, you make $1.20 maybe. But with ATIP right now at these prices, this is a good deal. Just saying. Okay. I just opened a $5,000 position with Goldman Sachs. This is easy and most conservative stock I've ever bought. I hear you there. And yet it's trading at an unbelievable discount. It's crazy. Anyway, what else is going on? What do you think about IBM calls for $145 for September 17th at $1.54, Bruce? If I paid $1.54 to buy IBM, 145 for September. Well, it sounds like a long time away, but it actually isn't that long time away. You are 350 out of the money, first week of August now, and this is a contract that expires in 6 weeks. So 6 weeks, it gives you 5 trading days a week, 30 days less Labor Day. So that's 29 days. That's not a lot of trading time to get a result. Because what do you need to make money on this thing, right? You're paying $1.54. 146.54 gets you even, all told. By the end of it all, it has to be. So it has to go up from here now about $5 for you to break even, and that is a stretch. So I'm going to take a look at this contract. Let me take a look at September's. Here we are. September. You said September 17th. Okay. Here we are. Okay, September 17, 145 call. Yeah, 156.59 is the market right now, so it's up a little bit. If you've got them already, you got them already. But if you're thinking about buying them, I wouldn't be keen on it. I wouldn't be like really keen. It's cheap. I mean, it's $154, $156, whatever. It's less than $160. It's not like you're wagering $1 million. You want to buy 10 of these, obviously you're paying 10 times as much, but how much can you possibly make on this thing? This is the other question. If the shares go to 144 to 145 in the next 2 weeks, these contracts will likely reach about 2 to 225, maybe 250. It's a gain, yes. The problem though is that if the shares meander along here between 140 and 143, and the weeks go by, this contract will just do what the 150s are doing. They're going to go down to the $60, $81 range. And you're going to be upside down going all the way into your end, and you're never going to get out alive. You need the stock, like we all do. We need IBM to do something. That's my call for IBM to do something. And it's not doing anything at this point. It's up 60 cents today. It was up $1 something this morning, but it just wouldn't take off. There seems to be, for whatever reason, some resistance on the IBM to just upset us to no end. I like a longer term call. If you're going to get a 145, I would probably recommend you look at least at November's. And if you can do that, then that might give you a bit of a little more oomph. But here's the problem with November: $3.95 to $4. And you can just see how the further out you go, the much more expensive this thing becomes. Keep in mind, there's also a split coming. But the split is unlikely to happen before your contracts expire in September. And that's why these Octobers are so darn expensive. But I wouldn't be buying 155s for 149. Not a chance. So if you're looking for movement of the stock in a not too distant future, maybe you're thinking that maybe in the next couple of weeks the stocks might do something, then I would be pushing you into the $140 contracts. They're in the money, literally in the money by $1.50. Buy the 140s that are August 20th. They are about $2.40 a piece right now, about $2.40 to $2.38. You've got $1.50 in book value, and you have you have about what did I say again? 230, 240 is the contract. A buck is 90 cents premium. That might be the better way to go. If the shares do reach 143, 144, these are $4 contracts, maybe 4.5 on the open market, $5 on the open market. You're in at 230, you double your money. That might be a way to look at it. August 27th, if you can afford those, you can pick off 141s at 205. You can pick off 140s at 265. Again, 140s at 265 means you're paying 90 cents premium. And I would go 140s August 27th. I'd look at those. Otherwise, you're paying too much premium for the amount of time you have left. Yeah. So in the money is better. A little more expensive, but well worth your investment that way. A $2 move now, you make money. Whereas with a $2 move over the next 2 weeks on these longer term contracts out of the money, you don't make any money. They will hold their own. That's all they're going to do. That's my hunch on it. I hope I haven't bored you too much with that answer. Let's see what else is going on here. I'm trying to avoid political comments. So hi everybody. Not enough time, says Guy. ROB, don't do it. And let's see. IBM will break your heart. Yeah, buy them in the money or avoid them. They will break your heart. Not this Fridays. No, not this. No, not this Fridays. No, don't do that. Okay. So far, I've made negative $320 on my contract. Let's see. Get a 150 for next year. Okay, I got it. Rob saying I got it. Thank you. Will SOFI ever stay above 16 for just more than a few hours? Well, I don't know. It's, when it goes, it won't wait for you. We're just being teased right now, and we're seeing little inklings of better markets and better things, but we haven't got the big breakout yet. We have 11 minutes to go for the close. We're at 372 on ATIP, up 31 cents. Kind of the high of the day up there. Kind of looking good. Anyway, there you go. Let's see here. Oh man, I bought a January 21st, 2022 $75 put back when Royal Caribbean was $91 for $5.25. Thanks, Uncle B. I'm up 466. Should I sell it before it's in the money? Will I be assigned at under 75? I don't want to buy RCL. So I bought a put contract for $525. Okay. I bought a put for $525, and I'm up 466. So our RCL, let me take a look at RCL. Let's do this right here. RCL, oops, hang on. Let's try it one more time. RCL, Royal Caribbean Group, and there it is, a 75.43 now on the stock, and we'll pop the options up here. Okay, you've got a January. All right, so let's go to January 2022. You got lots of time here. Okay, so this is a January. What you get? A 75 put. Okay, there we are. Okay, so the 75 puts right now are sitting at about 980 to 1005 a piece. Okay, all right. Number one thing, you're not going to get assigned because you own the contract. You decide what to do. No one decides for you. You own the contract. You have until January the 21st, 2022 to make any move you want to make. So this being July, you're in pretty good shape. Now, the shares of Royal Caribbean, we're looking at them right here at 75.41. Let me take a look at like the last 3 months. I mean, what a beautiful down dip this thing has had. Oh my gosh, the 90s all the way down here. This stock is going lower. All right, it is going lower. You have a $75 contract that's about to go in the money. You bought a way out of the money contract, but nonetheless, you have almost doubled your money, or more than doubled your money. I'm a happy guy. So just about okay. If the shares drop another $5 approximately, your contract will run up to about $12.75. Just so you know, if the shares drop another 5 after that, or so, in other words, if they go from 75 to 65, your contract will likely trade around $15.75 a contract. That's what you're going to have. So you're going to have a triple if you want to still be in this trade. If you're very happy with your profit, you're very happy with your profit. The stock, of course, is down $1.57 today. It's been lower than this already in the last a week or two. Obviously, we did touch. What did we hit here? We crapped out at $67 just a little while ago. It's likely to do it again, in my humble opinion, since Florida is a cesspool. Cruise ships. I just don't know how cruise ships are going to make money. I just don't know how the cruise lines can go out at 50 or more percent capacity. I mean, we had passengers the other day there were 6 passengers the other day that tested positive on cruise ships. You're going to keep the affluent, elderly passengers away from cruise ships. They're not going near cruise ships with this happening. I mean, they want to cruise badly. I know it. On my other channel, oh God, do we want to go cruising? But there's going to be a certain segment of cruisers that will not go. And these folks drop big money on the expensive cabins and the service and everything else. But just getting to the ship and getting home from the ship is the problem. Through Florida, a whole bunch of people might not want to go down there. Just saying, perception is everything when it comes to how this thing works. So your contracts will go up in value yet, although you can get out now, of course, and score your gain. You could reposition into other puts if you wanted to, or you could just say, hey, this is great. Thank you for the ride. I really appreciate it. I made a nice little buck here on these contracts. Yay. Take your money and move on. But if the shares do drop $5, they'll go up to the 12 range. If they go to up down 10, your contracts will go up to the 15 range. If they go down $15, they'll reach the $18, $19 range. And so you will see another double from here if it goes a $15 drop. So that would put it to 60. There you have it. And yeah, the shares can reach 60 because they were 135, 133 at their all-time high over a year ago. But they're not going to be anywhere near that for a long time. But at the moment, they're at 75.13, and they're holding on. The day's range on the stock: 79.33 for the high, 75.08 for the low. What a range today! I think these will go, these will go lower. They're at the low of the day now, and they're still falling off. And so let the stock fall. And you know how stocks are; they go down a lot faster than they go up. And this stock's not going back to $95 a share in any near future. There's no way that's going to happen. So I hope your answer. I hope I've been able to help you. I think the odds of another $10 drop are very, very good. Very good for another $10. That will take you to the, say, 15 something range on these contracts. So there's another $5 of pure profit on top of what you've made. And you've got till January, and you're not going to get exercised. Never will. You're going to earn a nice little dollar here. So just run it lower if you like. There you go. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. I bought 145s for cheap, thinking I was a genius. I was mistaken. Let's see. What is this comment here? Hang on. Okay, here. You are a microbiologist. Let's see. Yeah, if you bought the put, you bought the right to sell the stock, not the obligation to buy it. That's correct. Let's see. What else is going on? See, you bought a naked put on RCL. You can close it for a profit anytime you want. Or you can write it lower if you like, for sure. Okay, let's move on here. SOFI, we're down to 4 minutes. Please take a good night, rest tonight, fly tomorrow if you don't mind. We'd like you to go a lot higher if you wouldn't mind, please. Thank you very much. So that we're down to 120 on the Dow, the low of the day. We're down 9.8 on S&P, and we're up 1 point. We're down a negative quarter of a point on NASDAQ. We just went negative. All right. Looking at the final quotes here, we're coming to the last 3 minutes of the day. We've got Hood, Robinhood at 37.90. I think they're going to try to run it to 38. I think there's some hedge funds and some gamblers are going to try to run the stock to $38 or higher for the close. I think they're going to try for publicity purposes and what we call a print. They're going to try to get the print at the end of the day over 38. That's my hunch. SOFI 15.75 up 31 cents. GameStop down 4.76 to 156.36. ATIP holding at 3.72. So it's done pretty good. 3.73 here. This is kind of 6 cents short of the high of the day. Very good day for ATIP. It's a turnaround day today. AMC down $1.98 to 35.04. No help at the end here. Matterport up 38 cents to 15.83. 23andMe up to 8.22, up 37 cents. A Fifth Wall up 4 cents. Vector down 15. Navside up a penny. Sextera a little bump at the end, higher. Still down though, 59 cents at 8.90. Unfortunately, we're not getting a lot of help there. 783,000 shares on Sextera right at the moment. IBM breaking our hearts with a gain of 55 cents. Despite the Dow being down 124, IBM is up. That's actually pretty good, but, it's a heartbreaker. We know that. All right, there you go. Well played on those puts, Nancy, says Michael. Yeah, you just stuck around and you just stick around, hold them, and let the stock keep dropping. Just let it keep dropping. That's what's going to happen for you. I think that you're just going to make more money on it. That's my guess. Royal Caribbean, 75.29 down $1.58. That is... near the low of the day. Very, very good. Very good. All righty. We're done. Are we? No, not quite. We're 2 minutes. Okay, we're almost done. Okay. Is it too early to write covered calls at MTTR? Yes, it is. In my humble opinion, yes, it is. Let's see. What else do we have here? We all have safety concerns just when I thought it was safe to go back in the water. Let's go. Let's see. I picked up some ATIP this morning. Nicely done. I don't know what to make of this. Sorry, we got all kinds, lots of stuff going on here. Mark is writing me now. Mark, I've been talking to Ameritrade, so have been off for a while. I wanted to find out why I have two accounts since the IPO. I have my stock split between CTXTW at 184 and CYXT at 886. And then he went on to say, I was told the CTXTW is a warrant similar to a coupon that I can use it to buy stock at a certain strike price. They have 5 to 7 years to let us know what that strike price is. And then he gets another comment. He can only give me so many words at a time. So hang on, I got to find it. Mark, have you got me the update now? You're still typing. All right. I like to hear this, Mark. Please do tell me. We're still a minute to go before the bell goes. The bells are going to go in 30 seconds, and we're up 28 cents on SOFI at 15.72. Robinhood 37.62. Maybe they can't get the 38. Maybe they can't get the print. They got the 37.98. They were looking. I think they were trying to get a print. They might do it in the aftermarket though, but they haven't done it yet. We're only down 3.91 on GameStop. We've come back a little bit, but not a lot. ATIP up 32 cents to 3.73. And Matterport 15.88 up 43 cents. 23andMe up 38 cents to 8.23 a share. We'll take these gains. Give me 10 of these in a row. 10 days like this in a row. We're smiling. We're laughing. We're happy. Yes, 50 straight days, Bruce. 50. Yes, we are done. The bell is going. We're all closed. I now have a 60.98 ATIP, my first stock where I got more than 25 units. Right on, Spiller. Way to go. Becoming Warren Buffett in front of my eyes. I love this. They said, go to the corporate website and get many more answers. There's your broker. There's your broker hard at work for you. Oh, man. I don't know. Yahoo Finance, ATIP news thread is all law firms looking to represent investors to sue. What a joke of a financial platform gonna join you on Market Watch, Uncle Bruce. Well, can I say they're there too? I will just tell you. But yeah, they do have though 4 sources of news: the Dow Jones, the whatever, and the news releases, and yeah. So Market Watch, Dow Jones, other news and press releases. So at least 4 sources. You can look around for some stuff. All right. Anyway, I'm off now, guys. Thanks for the chat. Thank you, Cheryl, for being here. I sold 1,000 shares of SOFI 69. We'll buy them back in a day or two. There you go. Yep. Ding, ding, ding. Bells close. Yeah, it would be lovely to be a little Warren Buffett in the future. Can you define the terms paper and print in relation to the stock market? Well, at the end of the day, the final trading price at the end of the day, that's your print. Because in the old days, about 20 years ago and beyond, way back, every morning you would get your newspaper, and every morning you would see how you were doing with your market. And you would open up the business section, and you'd have pages and pages of stock quotes. Then you'd find the stock exchange that your stock is listed on, and then you go alphabetically until you found your stock. And there it would show you it would show the name of the company with a symbol, maybe or maybe not. Then it would show a close, or they'll show the close, the low, the high, the volume, and the net change on the day. And that would be the print, because your stock price would be printed every night. That's all that means, the print. So on the floor, the guys would be standing around betting against each other. You think that the Robinhood stock will close at $38 or over to get the print? Because they wanted to get the print of the stock coming back to where it came out at last week when they went public. Sooner or later, it will touch 38. It will happen. But did someone want to get a $38 print at the bell? And floor traders would wager with each other on all the different stocks all the time as to what do you think the print's going to be? And especially month-end prints or weekend prints or the daily print. They would always be, they're gamblers. They're just gambling on everything. Will Charlie show up tomorrow with his blue tie with the red stripes? Or with his blah, blah, blah tie with the other stripes. They'd gamble on everything. And the victim would walk in the next morning, and half the floor would go, dang, and the other half of the floor would go, yeah, and the guy would know what they're cheering about. They're gambling on his look. As far as terms paper in relation to the stock market, can you define the terms paper? Well, paper is what used to be called the stock certificate. I've got to cover my paper. So if you're short stock, actually to flatten out your position, well, you're short the paper. You're short certificates. You don't have the certs to deliver because you shorted the stock. You were hoping it would go down in price, and then you'd buy it back, and you'd keep the difference. Or if you're long paper, you are long the stock. You bought it thinking it would go up. You own it. You own the paper. Now, in theory, in reality, actually, it really happened in my office. Even in the 80s, I would have customers that would call up my cage and they'd say, hi, listen, I bought 100 shares of, XYZ, whatever, in my account. Could I order the stock certificate, please? I'd like to order the stock certificate. Now, why they would want the stock certificate would vary, but sometimes there would be people who would have, say, they would want to get a new car, and they want to borrow money against the car, and the banker will say, what assets do you have? Well, I rent an apartment, but I own stock I have stock in the market. And the car loan would be maybe an $8,000 loan. We're talking the 80s. And the banker would say, well, bring me 10 grand worth of paper, of stock in certificate form. We'll hold that as your collateral. That way you can't sell it on us and then have nothing, you see. So the investor would bring in, again, it would be agreed of what stock would be brought in. So it might be Royal Bank of Canada stock, really conservative, Bell Canada Telephone Company stock, conservative stuff. They'd call us up and ask for the certificate. We'd get the certificate printed. We'd charge them like a $25 fee for this service. They'd pay it, and they would then get the certificate in their hand. Now, this is like a $1 bill. This certificate is in street form, is tradable. You lose this thing, you lost it. Don't lose this cert. They would run it over to their banker and would hand it to their bank manager, who would then write down the serial number and give them a receipt. I have received the certificate of this stock. So if we lose it, we're on the hook. It's okay. And then that certificate would be in the vault as collateral against this loan. And the notes would be made in the documentation. And so they'd order the paper. I need the paper. I got to have the paper. That's what that comes from, where it comes from. Getting the print and getting the paper. All right. Have we heard anything about SOFI adding options yet? SOFI has options, but I don't know if there are any new ones, but they do have stock options. We're still waiting for fifth FWAA acquisition. I don't think they have stock options yet, as far as I know. Alrighty. That was like an episode of Seinfeld. Let's go here. Thanks for the detailed answer. I'm a gambler, so I'm going to hold on for a bit longer. Right on, Nancy. You hang in there. I think you're going to get richer on this thing. Let's see. Uncle Bruce, I bought 8 ATIP calls for December 2022. Average price $1.09. And I got 280 shares, average of 315 for the stock. Now, I'm hearing now that you prefer buying shares instead of options. Do you think I should sell my options to buy shares? Okay, you're fine. You're fine. It's a question of in the case of people who have $500, what do? You only have $300, $400, $500. What do you want to do? Well, you can buy a certificate on ATIP, the 250s, I guess, or you can buy the $5 ones. You'll get some leverage with a few $100, but you're risking it all, right? With stock, if you got $500 and you're buying ATIP here at 370, you can buy 100 and with $500, what can you get? 100 and something shares. Great, 130 shares. They don't expire. They don't ever go worthless. You have a $500 investment. If they go up to $8, hey, you made some money. Fantastic. That's what I really was getting at. So no, Mohammed, you're fine. You sit tight. You're good. Let's see what happens the next couple of weeks and next month or so. Let's go from there. All right, there we go. What's a newspaper? Does anyone know what a newspaper is? Oh man. Let's see. So SOFI would copy or buy out Webull. Yeah, Webull is a China-based firm, so don't worry about that. Let's see. They're going to do that. What else is going on? Moving on. Royal Bank of Canada is an investor in SOFI. Right on. He means I believe it, Mike. I know what he meant. He needs SOFI will be trading options, I think, in the next month. I think I heard something about this just the other day. SOFI is about to offer stock trading, option trading, not too distant future. So stand by, folks. Stand by. Let's see. MTTR earnings August 11th. What to expect from there? I know. That's $1 million question. I do know that MTTR will be at an investor conference the day after that. They will be at the Canaccord Genuity Wealth Growth Conference or something like that. They're presenting, so they're promoting. Yeah, we'll see what's going on. Let's see. What else is going on? I got the SOFI app and I bought 2 shares of GameStop. I got a $5 free in a SOFI fractional. I hope SOFI updates their interface. Chunk clunky. Interesting. Very interesting. What else have we got going on here? Let's double check on that. We're now in the aftermarket, by the way. ATIP, it looks like it's down 18 cents, but I don't think that's accurate. I think that's a misquote. Robinhood aftermarket, $37.79, up 11 cents, still under $38. SOFI in the aftermarket, $15.76, up 3 cents. GameStop aftermarket, $157.32, up a dime now, $57.58. $157.58, up 37 cents. On GameStop. ATIP aftermarket, $356 it's showing at the moment, but I think it's on 50 shares, so I'm not going to read too much into that. Matterport aftermarket is $15.83, down a nickel, and I don't expect much else going on at this point yet. Let's see. I don't know what that means. Okay, I saw a video of a vintage cruiser RV camper. It was powered by MTTR. So it was an MTTR thing. Tom Summers. Thank you, Tom. PayPal donation just came through. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Thank you. There we go. Thank you, Tom. Fantastic. I must have said something nice. Oh, gosh. What can I say, kids? So the rant was the rant. Sorry about the rant, kids, but I had to do the rant. Appreciate you all being here today. Thank you for the 236 thumbs ups despite the rant. Appreciate that too. 236 thumbs ups, 61 thumbs downs. I got under some people's skin today. So, woke you up. I got you going. SOFI, 1578 up 4 cents now on the aftermarket. All right. Jennifer Smith, you, Uncle B. I love you, Uncle B. Thank you, Jennifer. NTPC, we know you can't help yourself. John Van, I'm looking at how to transfer from Robinhood to SOFI right now. And Kev is saying, I love Fidelity. It's a great platform. SOFI is fun, though. I got $170 already from referrals. Chris, wow, what? I missed the rant. Love the rant. What was the rant all about? Chris wants to know. AB, going postal, wait till you hear about who makes the chemicals that go in all your food and medicine. Wait till that. I sold today my Matterport at 1,700 profit. I want to buy it with that profit. I want to buy with that profit option. So I'm playing the house money. What would you do? I see what you're saying. Oh gosh, you want to play options on Matterport for $1,700. I think that's what you're saying. I get it. So you're shifting now from Matterport stock into Matterport contracts. Am I getting this right? I understand. I think I understand. But then many times I don't understand and I go on rants. 1588 last trade, 1583 last trade. So you'd be looking at options on Matterport. Perhaps let's take a look and see what options are available now on Matterport. If I can get this to upper 8. I see them all the way up to March 22 now, from what I can see here. So that's interesting. You might want to write some puts. Maybe you can write some put contracts on Matterport and take advantage of some dough coming into you, and you're prepared to buy stock if it comes down to you. Maybe that's a play you want to play with. Just saying. I don't know. Don't know if there's enough premium inputs, though. That's the thing about Matterport at the moment. Yeah, the $15 puts, they're out of the money, and they're only about 70 cents each. The 1750s are $2.50, and that's not enough premium for the risk. Sorry, that's August. What am I thinking? Let's move up to January's. Here we go. Okay, January's. Oh, okay. Oh, it is better. This is a lot better. Okay, you could write Matterport $15 puts. You could do that. So you write a $15 put at $3, and you are committing to buy Matterport at $12 a share. That's an interesting play right there. You could write 1250 puts and get $1.70 right now. That would put you on the hook for the stock at $10.80 a share if I got my math right. 1150, 1080. Yeah, you'd be buying Matterport at $10.80 a share if you sold puts at $1.70 a piece for 1250s for January. But what I like about the 15s is that they're $3, and if the stock goes up $2 or $3 from here, which we all wonder, I think it'll do that. Those puts will go down to $1.50, $2, and you can score a nice little profit on that. 50% of your money. The 1750s, just for fun, they're in the money. Okay, 1588 is the price of the stock, so they're 460 on the upper end, about 450 a contract. So 450 a contract. You're paying $13 for the stock if you were to be exercised. So if you're happy, with that deal, because if the shares go higher, these puts go lower, and that's what you want. You want the puts to go lower. So if the shares go up a couple more dollars, these will go down to the $3 mark very quickly. If they go up $5 a share, they go down to $1.60 very quickly, and you've scored $3 on the depreciation of the contract. That might be a strategy you might want to look at there, Area Friedman. That might be what you may want to do. Okay. SOFI currently doesn't have options. What are you talking about? SOFI options? There's SOFI options. What are you drinking a special kind of coffee I don't know that exists? Do you go to like a different Starbucks than I go to? Matter of fact, I don't have a Starbucks, so you must, because I don't have one at all. But no, SOFI has options. I don't understand where thou cometh from. Where thou are looking. Yeah, there's calls and puts all over the place on SOFI. Postal, wake up. There's contracts on SOFI. Wake up. Okay. Hey, Jay Ray says, I popped in for a thumbs up, Uncle Bruce. You give him hell. Thank you, Jay Ray. At what time does today's trivia start? Like usual, we don't do trivia today. We do the big show at 8:00 on Traveling with Bruce. We're going to talk cruise ship news today. And that's what's going to happen. 7:00, we got the member show over there. Members only at 7. Fidelity waived the fee for me. Going Postal, I have SOFI calls. Yeah, okay. Seriously, I'm trying to transfer now. Look where to do it. Okay, what else is going on? Oh my gosh. Bruce, for Tuesday's show, can you wear a pink shirt? As the other colors make the market do the opposite of what you're hoping they'll do, and we're wishing for it to do just a thought, Oh man, Drew, Michael, I'm just over not getting approved for level 2 trading. I own a business. I make enough. I want to write options on these stocks I own. I think if you reapply, you might have to answer some questions about your knowledge, and I don't know if they're going to hold you up much longer. I don't really know. Let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, Going Postal, Island Girl says, I have 100 call options on SOFA. I know the stock has options. Going Postal, I don't know why you're wasting my time. I don't know why you're doing this. Don't you have anything better to do to say we don't have options? I don't know. Let's see. Thank you, Uncle B. Thank you. You betcha. You got it, buddy. SOFI broker, not the stock. Okay, SOFI, the trading company, doesn't offer stock trades. I agree, but the stock itself has stock options. So okay, okay. I get it now. It's all right. I'm a little busy, Going Postal. I'm juggling a lot of shit here. Okay, I don't need you to try to fool me with this stuff. Okay, I'm a little busy right now. But okay, if you feel better, all right. Anyway, there we go. Okay. They will offer option suits. I heard that the word was soon, like within a month, they would have options, a platform to trade options. That's what I heard. All right. Okay, we're fine. It's going to be okay. Everyone's going to be fine. Dogs and cats will not be sleeping together. Be fine. It's going to be all right. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Jeez. Yeah. I know it's been a long day for me, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, August 13th after the earnings call. How about that? There you go. Okay. All right. Auntie's laughing. Okay. Anyway, final count, down 97 on the Dow. Down 8 on S&P, up 8 on NASDAQ. What a weird close to the day today. Very, very strange close to the day. Looking at the final lower, looking at aftermarket trading, we have SOFI at 1578, up 5 cents on 13,000. So we have a little bit of an improvement there. And let's see if we've got Matterport sitting now at 1587, down a penny. Nothing going on there. ATIP aftermarket, the 367 down 8 cents. Nothing going on there. GameStop aftermarket, 157.31 down 34 cents there. What else is going on? Not a lot. It's a very quiet aftermarket. Fifth Wall up 4 cents at 12.44. Or is it even trading in the aftermarket? I don't even know if it's trading. Very quiet. Sixtra closed at 887 today. Very frustrating on Sixtra. We're just not getting any help here from this stock. Sixtra. Hang on, my machine just froze over here. There it is, 880 on the aftermarket, I think. Yep, down 7 cents. 200 shares traded. 200 shares. No news, no updates, no nothing. And that's all I've got right now. All right, there it is. That is the story. So, welcome one, welcome all. Thank you for being here. 273 thumbs up. So appreciate that. If we can get to 300, that would be terrific. Thank you for any of the thumbs ups you can throw our way. Do appreciate it. Thank you from H&R Gold. Thank you, H&R Gold. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man. That's kind of you. Donation on PayPal. That's really great. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that a lot. This was from there, and then this was here. Thank you. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Okay, got it, Tom. I see it coming through. It landed. You're awesome, buddy. I appreciate that very much. Very kind of you today. All right. Okay. Thank you, guys. Just double checking on a couple of messages came through here, and there you go. All right, there it is. Thanks, Kev. I love you too, guys. Well, I'm gonna get off the air right now. I'm going to get ready for my next two shows. One on TWB for members only, and then TWB Traveling with Bruce, 8:00 tonight. Talk about the travel game and what's going on in the cruise news. Join me tomorrow morning, 8:30, right here, pre-market. Let's see what happens tomorrow morning with these stocks. We'll see if these uptrends continue on some of our favorites. That would be kind of nice. We're getting closer and closer and closer now to some of these earnings reports and conference calls that they're promoting to us. So let's see what happens. And we'll see what's going on. Sharon, let's catch you tonight. You betcha. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Appreciate it. ATIP, 5.5 million volume and a low volume, 10% jump. I like that. 222 in Germany. I think I'm off now. I have a good break. All thanks. Thank you, Celzo. Appreciate it. Happy day to all. Thanks for the thumbs ups. Thanks, you guys. Island Girl, thank you, Island Girl. I hope the uptrend will go on tomorrow. That'll be great. Have a good evening, everybody. Keep up the hard work. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, you guys. Enjoy the evening. Get some rest. Count your winnings, and let's get some more tomorrow. Don't just ignore the losses. Count the winnings. Let's go further tomorrow as we go higher. Does that sound good to you guys? It sounds good to me. Thank you for being here today. Appreciate it. This is Bruce from Creston, BC, the ranter, saying good night, all, and we'll catch you. We'll catch you later. See you later. And here's a couple more messages, a couple more goodbyes. See ya. Okay. Goodbye.